be headed pit side, and we'll be going green. Johnny Johnson, the 48, Rick Wachter, late model rookie in the 93X, your front row. On the gas in turn 4, the green is out. They are crowded in turn 2. 3 and 4 wide there for 4th down the back straightaway. Steve Baker getting a big burst of speed on the inside. Baker down low, trying to get into that 4th spot. He'll be 5th the first time by as Johnny Johnson leads in car 48. Wachter in the 93X is 2nd. Tassine in the 10 running 3rd. Faree close to the wall in the backstretch in the 4, back in the middle of the pack. Mel Minnick Jr. pitting in car 5M. Mel Minnick Jr. pitting in car 5. Johnny Johnson leads with Rick Wachter applying plenty of pressure. The W.R. Minden Sons Custom Homes 93X trying to take the lead away from Johnson coming off the 4th turn. Wayne Tassine still 2nd. Tassine 4th, 3rd. Crawford 4th, and Malkwood is now to 5th in the 79. Baker is 6th. Benal 7th. Dodd is 8th. Bradish 9th. Rich Curry running 10th. Wachter again putting the pressure on Johnny Johnson. In turn 4 to the inside, another time down the front straightaway. It's still Johnson. Wachter 2nd, Tassine 3rd, Crawford 4th, Malkwood running 5th. Side by side for the lead off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Johnny Johnson leading, Rick Wachter putting up the chase. Really putting the pressure on through the corners. Lap traffic going to play a role here shortly. 6 laps are down. Tassine still 3rd, Crawford 4th, and Malkwood running 5th. Baker and Benal side by side for 6th into turn 1. Benal sliding up in front of Baker and making that pass. Baker 7th now. Dodd 8th. Bradish runs 9th. Rich Curry is still 10th. Into 3 and 4. Johnson working through some slower traffic. Wachter right behind him. Crawford trying to get alongside it to Tassine. Can't do it in turn 4. And Malkwood now in the 79 moving to 4th. Malkwood in the 79 up to 4th. Crawford in the 9C runs 5th. Malkwood in car 79 trying to move into 3rd. Malkwood and Tassine side by side off the 2nd turn down the back stretch. Wachter continues to pressure Johnson for the lead. 15 laps to go. B.A. Malkwood is on the move. He's now to 3rd in the Malkwood Racing Engine 79. Geisler's saying his car is very loose as he runs way back in the field, and Wachter again challenging Johnny Johnson for the lead. The W.R. Minden Sons Custom Homes Ohio Valley Lumber 93X down on the inside has got his nose in front. Johnson battles back on the outside into turn number 3. Malkwood in 3rd. Wachter and Johnson wheel to wheel off of 4. It's still Johnson in front, Wachter 2nd. Malquit third, Tessine fourth, Crawford fifth, Benal sixth, Baker is seventh, Bradish eighth, Dodd ninth, and Dennis Curry runs 10. Coming to the halfway point. 13 laps down this time by halfway in tonight's late model feature. B.A. Malquit is closing in. Car 79 closing in on the front two. Johnny Johnson, the Johns Towing Jules Machine 48, now by 6 car lengths, has the lead over the 93X of Rick Wachter. But Malquit is closing in the 79. Wachter closing right back in on Johnson. Lap traffic's going to be real thick here shortly, real thick. Straight away in front of your leaders, there's about 10 cars running together. Malquit now has joined the front two. Here they come off of turn 4. Johnny Johnson, Rick Wachter, and B.A. Malquit with 10 laps to go. Tessine Steele fourth and Crawford fifth. Wachter's got his nose in front again in turn 2. Down the back straightaway, Johnson pulls even and now back into the lead into 3. As we said, lap traffic here very shortly. Into 4, Wachter and Johnson. Rick Wachter has got the lead. Wachter leading lap 16. The W.R. Minden Sons Custom Homes Ohio Valley Lumber 93X. The late model rookie has got the lead. Johnny Johnson, though, pulls even into turn 3, and Malquit's right behind him in the 79. Here they come off of 4, starting to catch the back of the field. Johnson has got the lead back. Lap traffic in their path down the backstretch. Johnny Johnson in car 48. Decision time. He'll go low into 3. Wachter follows him. Malquit clumming on the outside. Now Wachter moves up in front of Malquit as they race off of 4. 7 laps to go. Tessine Steele 4th, Crawford 5th, Benal 6th, Baker 7th. Bradish is 8th. 9th and Curry 10th. Ed Dunn slowing in car 17. Clear racetrack for your front 3 cars now as they race off the 4th turn. Ed Dunn slowing in car 17 is headed for the pits. Johnson by a car length your leader. Wachter 2nd and Malquit 3rd. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Down the back straightaway. Mark Benal now moving to 5th in car T8. Malquit trying to get to the outside of Wachter. Wachter right behind Johnson. 4 laps to go. Caution is out. We got a crash on the front straightaway. Steve Baker in car 84. Steve Baker in car 80 back up to speed. The green is out. 5 laps to the payoff. Johnson still leading. Wachter closing quickly through the middle of the corners as he's been the entire race. But off the turns, it's Johnny Johnson who's got the quick car. Crawford drops back a couple of spots, and Benal is on the charge. The T8 moving up into 4th. Tessine is 5th, Bradish 6th, Crawford 7th, Curry 8th, Dodd 9th, and Flinner and Rich Curry battle for 10. 3 laps to go, and Johnny Johnson has got himself a pretty comfortable lead. He has picked up the pace on the restart. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Johnson now within a car length of Wachter for second. Coming for the white flag. One lap to go. Johnny Johnson looking for his second win this season here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. The Johns Towing Jules machine number 48 brings the field through 3 and 4. And it'll be Johnson the winner with Wachter second, Malquit third, Mark Pinnell fourth, and Lou Bradish fifth. Wayne Tessine sixth, Dennis Curry seventh, Doug Crawford eighth, Doug Dodd ninth, and John Flinner 10th. Johnny John. Out of Scott Township. And for Johnny, that's his 5th career late model win here at Pittsburgh. Joins Ed Ferree as a repeat winner in 1997. Now Ferree dropped out, so his points lead will shrink. Lynn Geisler was second in the points coming into tonight. Lynn also struggling. He was complaining to his crew that the car was terribly loose. Terribly loose. Lou Bradish in car 5 is your Monarch Oil Wolf's Head Hard Charger. Lou Bradish in car 5. Your late model winner, Johnny Johnson. Johnny says no, he'll decline the interview. Jay Clayton, the crew chief, will have to do the talking again. So Jeff, go ahead.
All right, I talked to John Johnson. He said, hey, I'd like to, but I got to go. So I got the next best man here, the crew chief on the Johnson race team, number 48, Mr. Jay Clayton. Had a pretty good race out there tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, the guy in second place did a pretty good job. But the old man's finally listening to me.
Well, the start had to help a little bit. You guys had the right setup for the track. The car went pretty good.
Yeah, we also had a good starting position. That counts tonight.
Now that's the second win of the year. Congratulations to you guys.
Thanks, everyone.